drive slow. Gotta keep one roll, never know who needs you most. Hey.
Yo, what's up, family? So, this video is pretty much just gonna be real short and sweet, but it's just gonna be a little bit of motivation for you guys that I've come across, and I just want to share with you guys, to keep you guys motivated. So, obviously, you guys know by now when I come with motivation, it comes from my mentor, it comes from people I've been around, and it also comes with a little bit of what I tell myself and what I work on for myself. So the first thing that I want to share with you guys is to look at yourself and remind yourself why you're doing what you're doing. So if there is a specific purpose, or if there's a specific reason of why you're doing what you're doing, then hold on to that. Hold on to that purpose. Hold on to that drive. And remember it when you're doing anything, whether it's lifting, whether it's working out, whether it's going to work, doing something with your business or anything like that. Just remember why you are doing what you're doing. I got to stand. But remember why you're doing what you're doing. So that fuel that you can, that's fuel that you can use to drive and push your ambitions and push your goals and reach your goals and stuff like that. So that's what I find has been big for me. When I use something that is dear to me, dear to my heart, something that means a lot to me, it makes it easier to reach my goals. It makes it easier for me to push through a workout, push through any little thing that may seem hard at the moment. It makes me remember that. The second thing that I want to speak on is courage. So obviously it takes courage to be exceptional. It takes courage to be wealthy. It takes courage to be wise, rich, all that stuff. But I want to speak on the courage to be different. So like, it should be cool enough. It should be cool to be different. I've tried to fit in with so many different people and so many different things that it didn't seem cool to me, because I was like, bro, I'm taking more out of myself to try to prove or try to look like this person, that person. It takes courage to be different. So be different. Learn to be okay with stepping out of your comfort zone. Learn with not fitting in the crowds. Be the odd one in the crowd. I try to be the odd one in every single crowd that I'm in. So, I mean, just build that courage up, whether somebody else is like going to instill it in you or you're going to have to work on it yourself. That's something that you got to work on yourself. Just find the time to build that courage up for yourself, because when you become the oddball of the group, when you become different from everybody else, you bring something different than everybody else brings. And that in the long run can help you out, because you're not just a simple person in a pack. Like, they can pick you out and be like, okay, I want this guy or this girl because they are different. They're bringing something different than what everybody else is bringing. So I just want you guys to be able to be okay with being different. Have the courage to be different. Have the courage to be exceptional. That just because everybody else is giving it their half effort, don't sit there and fall into the tactics or the mechanisms that they have. Be different. If everybody's giving 50%, you give 120%. Which is what you should do every time when you're doing anything, whether it's working out or doing something, a task at your job. You should always try to be the oddball, be the one who's doing more than anybody else in that group. So that's what I want. I want to leave you guys with. It takes courage to be exceptional. It takes courage to be wise. It takes courage to be different. Because a lot of people are going to tell you, oh, he's different. He's just trying to do this or this or this. I would rather be that person. They'd be like, nah, he's a little different. Like, he's this way, this way, this way. Instead of somebody being like, oh, he's like everybody else. That's just this person. No, I want people to be able to know that I'm not like this person. I'm my own person, and I don't mind being different, because that's going to take me further than me trying to be like somebody else. The third thing that I want to speak on is to realize that, like, to get something that you've never had, you have to do something that you've never done. So I know I'm going to speak in the sports realm, because I know that that's the area that I'm obviously involved in. So when it comes to doing something that you've never done before, with me, I've changed when I wake up, when I go to bed and all that stuff, because I know that I have a goal at the end of the day of what I want and how I want to get there. And I know that it takes a certain amount of dedication, focus, and strength to get that goal. So usually, I think about a year and a half ago, I was getting up at like 7 or whatever. And then I was like, okay, that's cool, whatever. But if I get up earlier than that, then I have the time. I have more time to do more things that evolve around football, that evolve around my business, evolve around just me as like myself. So it was hard the first few days. I'm not even gonna lie, it was hard. But once I learned that, like, to get where you want and to get something that you've never had, you have to put more work in. You have to do something that you've never done. I've never gotten up at 4 o'clock in my life. I actually get up at 3:50, but I sleep an extra 5 minutes, so it's like 3:55. But I haven't had the physical body like I really, really want, because I still be having cheat meals here and there, whatever. So I've disciplined myself so much, and I feel like that's anything that we can do in life. We can discipline ourselves in other areas, but mine is like with my physique and my mental and anything that is involved around football. I'm willing to get up at 3:55, 4 o'clock, whatever, to go to the gym, because I know if I get up at 4 o'clock and go to the gym, just like Kobe said, you have much more time to. If I want to get 3 sessions in, I can get those 3 sessions in, and it's not like it's forced or it's back to back. I have time to recover, and I have time to get more out of myself. I have more time, more room to grow, in a sense. So I treat that like every area of life. Like, you should be able to use that mindset, that tactic, that growth method with any area of your life. That way, that it's a form of you can better yourself in any sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's more of a controlled substance or way of doing it. That way, it works on your behalf. So, like, changing one little thing about your schedule, one little habit that you have when it comes to your health, your body, or whatever, your mindset, your daily task, that can help in any sense. So I feel like taking that rule right there, or that method, it's done a lot for me. It's changed my whole life in a sense. Like, my output on life, the way I wake up in the morning, it's changed everything. So I think that kind of runs with being uncomfortable, because I was not comfortable getting up at 4 o'clock, because I was just like, but I know I go to sleep late, so when I wake up, I'm definitely not going. But the first day I got up, and then I realized how great I felt after I went to the gym that early in the morning. I was like, okay, all right, whatever. So once the discipline kicked in, it's just like boom, boom, boom. And then I really started realizing that my body started changing once I kept doing it, and then I had more sessions that I could do during the day. So it kind of helped out, and I kind of seen results not only in my body but in every other areas of life. All right, so for this last piece of motivation, there's actually 2 parts to it. It was going to be one, but there's actually 2 parts to it. And it says, every time you choose not to work, your competition is getting 2 steps ahead. And then the next one is, doubt is removed by actions. So for the first one, I realized that every time that I wasn't taking a chance to, when I have free time, I wasn't taking the chance to get better. I wasn't taking the chance to work on my craft, whether for other people it may be your business, for other people it may be your singing, whatever it is. When you have free time, if you're not taking that opportunity to actually get better at whatever it is that you think is meant for you to do, then that's where the problem is. And I think that's where a lot of when people look at, I'm not growing, I'm not doing this, I think that's where they get the mindset, because they haven't put that much work in. So those days that you take off, that time that you take off, is very vital, because that allows the people who are looking at you as competition to get 2, 3, 4, 5 steps ahead, and then you wonder how it looks like you're backtracking and they're taking off, in a sense, when in reality it's just you're not putting in as much time as you should be into your craft, so it looks like you're just regressing. So that's what I would say. That free time that you have, don't treat it as free time. Treat that as time to work on your craft, better yourself, literally break down the fundamentals in whatever area it is that you need, that you are involving that in. Break down the fundamentals and keep doing it. If it's push-ups, keep doing push-ups. Every time you get a chance, do push-ups. If it's your body, your mind, if it's your mind, take time out for your mental. 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes in 30-minute increments, or 10, whatever you want to do. Take that time out and work, and I guarantee you, in a week or 2, you'll see so much progress in just that little area by you doing that. And then the second thing was, doubt is removed by actions. I know a lot of the time I used to doubt myself when it came to earlier in college, when it came to like making plays and stuff like that, or trying to do something, a task that somebody asked me that I felt like, okay, this might be too much. But once I started putting myself out there, and even if I know I wasn't ready at the moment, I was just like, I'm gonna do it anyway. So once I started doing it, and then I did it over and over and over and over again, that doubt, like, it just went away from my mind. That's why people be like, you seem so confident when you do stuff like this. It's because when you do something so many times that you mess up, and then you finally get it right, and then you know how to do it, and to not mess, you're going to mess up again. But when you know where you're messing up in the area that you need to fix, it's a different feeling than you just doubting yourself and never doing it. So just remember that doubt is removed by action. If you doubt yourself in an area and you're not comfortable speaking in front of people, push yourself to speak in front of people. Because the longer that you don't speak in front of somebody, the more doubt you're going to have, and the more opportunities that you are going to miss, because you're doubting yourself and you think you're going to mess up. Put yourself out there. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I've done, in a sense of like, whether it came to football, whether it came to fitness and recording. Because I used to doubt myself. I was like, when I go to the gym, okay, I don't know if I want to do this because this person might look at me this way, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to film this part because what if it don't look right? And I was doubting how hard I'm going in the gym, how hard my video would look, and how, like, I was just doubting the whole process. But once I stopped caring, and I was like, okay, if I mess up, whatever, I got another day, I got another chance, I can do it again. Like, so I kept doing it. I kept messing up and messing up and messing up, and then once I finally got to where I was comfortable with the videos and like the filming and stuff like that, I was like, all right. So now I don't mind stepping outside my comfort zone and removing the doubt when it comes to like stuff that I put out of there. So stuff that I put out as far as like my gym content, my fitness and all that stuff. Because now that I don't doubt myself anymore, I can't let anybody else put doubt on me. So it just doesn't, you just got to realize that when you work on something so much, it's going to remove the doubt, and the confidence is going to start coming out of nowhere. So that's what I want to leave you guys with. I hope that motivation kind of touched somebody, was what somebody needed to hear. But one more point that I want to make: the subscribers that I have now, the people who like, watch, subscribe, comment on my videos, it means a lot. It means I have a base of people who actually support me, and that's all I ask for. Because now, ever since I've started taking this YouTube thing serious, and like kind of bringing you guys in on what I do, or like where I go and stuff like that, it's made a world of a difference. And I know that people are usually like, oh, it's quantity over quality, just put videos out there. Your first few videos are going to be bad anyway, so you might as well just put them out there. I understand that, but my mentor and the guys I look up to, it's always quality over quantity. So I feel like if I give you guys something that effort has been put into it, that you guys are going to receive that more than just me putting out a video every 2 days or whatever of something random. So I'm trying to give you guys like actual content that I can actually put my effort in on, and like, something that's going to interest you guys. So I just want to say thank you for supporting me. It means a lot. I'm ready for the weather to get back right. I'm ready for it to get warmer outside, so we can get more stuff with the cars, and we can find some car meets to go to and stuff like that. I'm actually going to be linking up with my cousin again sometime soon. I actually need to call him and see what's up. But yeah, thank you guys for your support. It means a lot. It motivates me to keep going stronger, not only with my with the YouTube content, but with my fitness, because my fitness is also tied in with my YouTube. So I'm just trying to be the best person, the best fitness person. When you guys see me on YouTube, when you guys see me, for those of you who know me in person, when you guys see me in person, I'm trying to be the best version of myself possible. So that's why I'm trying to give you guys the best version possible whenever I make this content, you guys see the videos. So thank you again, and love y'all.